Let's put it in race. I know it says it's in race, but it doesn't. I just want to hear that exhaust. How has this car done 20-odd thousand miles and it's got a worn bolster? Cool, so we've just had a private seller arrive at Bincar with a Mark 7.5 Golf R jumping camera. David, yeah?
Yeah.
Good to meet you, David.
Andrew.
Where do you come from today?
Southampton.
Southampton?
Yeah.
What's that, a couple of hours?
Yeah, just over 2 hours.
We was down in Southampton recently, weren't we? We went to Isle of Wight, didn't we? Yeah. We've got the boat over. Yeah, that's it, the Maserati, yeah. It's a nice place, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all right.
So is that where you've always lived?
Yeah, born and bred.
Wicked.
Yeah.
And what do you do for work?
It's security.
Oh, really? Yeah. You look like a security guard.
Yeah, I get told
You're
that.
Intimidating looking geezer, mate.
No, big teddy bear.
So, Mark 7.5 Golf R, you're obviously a viewer of the channel. You know I love a Golf R.
Yeah.
So you come to the perfect place to sell your Golf R, that's for sure. It's a nice spec car, and what I've noticed, because I just see you backed it in here, is it's got the Aquaprovic exhaust, isn't it?
Yeah, £3,000 extra.
That's actually a factory exhaust, yeah?
Yeah.
So where did you buy the car from when you bought it?
So I brought it from a BMW dealership.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when it was 3 years old.
Oh, right.
6,000 miles on the clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Blimey. So you've had it for
2.5 years.
Okay, yeah. Wicked. I don't think we've ever had one with that exhaust system on it. And I must admit, when you started it, I thought that sound is so unique. Because everyone who's got an exhaust on a Golf R, they all sound that's a bit harsh. They don't all sound the same. There's difference slightly, but they all achieve a similar sound.
Yeah.
The way that just sounded, just poodling into here, it sounded really good.
Yeah. It's a big difference, and inside the cabin as well.
Really?
So yeah.
Have you ever had a Golf R before this then? Or?
No. But first one, and I was very pleased that I managed to find one with that exhaust.
Yeah. What's your reason for selling it?
I just need to free up some money.
Okay.
Yeah.
So have you got any idea what you're going to be buying, or just want a cheap runaround?
Potentially just a cheap runabout. I might buy a 7 Series for work, possibly.
Wicked.
Yeah.
I love a 7 Series. Especially when you're a big boy, you want a big comfy car.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, wicked. So yeah, it seems like a really, quickly looking over it seems like a really nice thing. It's obviously got the Pretorias as well. Obviously being 7.5, it's got a newer front end. What's the mileage on it?
21.
Blimey, so it's a really good low mileage car. How much are you hoping to get for it?
As close to sort of 21 as I can.
Really? 21 grand? Okay. It's mad, isn't it? 21. How much we paid for the Mark 8? That was about 26, wasn't it? 26,750 I think we paid for that. So it is about as good as a Mark 7.5 Golf R gets, I would say, like mileage wise. Even the colour, they only done this colour on the 7.5s, they didn't do it on the 7s. It's obviously a DSG. Is there anything wrong with it? Anything I need to know about?
Just the mark on the seat, which has been there since I brought the car.
That's a shame, isn't it? It's not even a wear, it's like someone's bloody...
zip or something.
Yeah, that is annoying.
But yeah, it's not got any worse.
Nah, I don't think it will get any worse. It's just whoever that person was that owned it before has just wrecked the edge of that seat. Is it modified under the bonnet at all?
Just a stage 1 tune.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you get that done in the time that you had it?
Yeah.
Who did you get that done with?
That was with DMS.
Oh, wicked.
Yeah.
Rob, was it Rob that you dealt with?
Yeah.
Oh, wicked. Because they mainly do BMWs, don't they?
I think they do most things.
Oh,
but yeah,
that's good.
They've got a lot of sort of tuning packages down there. So
what is it, about 390, 400 horsepower then?
It's 380, but I think it's just limited because it hasn't got an induction kit.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Because obviously I think it's got a sports cap with that exhaust, so it should go good power.
Yeah, that is actually the perfect setup. I like that. This is it's a funny one because the car is really nice, apart from the seat, which is a bit annoying, but we can have a look at that. I'm going to have a look at valuation. In fact, let's pull the valuation up right now. Let's do the Car Vertical and the valuation. As ever, big thank you to Car Vertical for sponsoring this video. Use my code CCZ to get 20% off when you do your car checks. Mileage is all good. Obviously with a car like this being such a low mileage car, it's so important that you double check the mileage because you're going to pay a premium for a car with low mileage, and if it ain't genuinely got that mileage, then you've paid a premium for nothing. So the mileage on this car is got a green tick. Obviously he bought it from a BMW main dealer, so that's that's always going to be a safe way to buy a car, but of course it's worth double checking. Finance, you've got a bit of finance outstanding on it, and it's got no previous damage. Wicked, and never been stolen, so that's perfect, absolutely perfect. And you can see the timeline there. You can see probably when you bought it, 2022, was that right?
Yeah.
And you can see, when you bought it, it had done around 6,000 miles, yeah?
I think must have been to do with COVID, perhaps.
Yeah, okay. Cool. And then scroll down. Ownership records. First owner was June 2019. Second owner, Jan 20. So that first one didn't have it for long at all. And then you got it in May 2022. So 3 total owners, 2 former keepers. That's brilliant. Wicked. And then the most latest event on the timeline would have been an MOT in April.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And the service history, is that all up to date?
Yeah.
Is it VW, do you know?
I don't know what it was before me, but I use a VW sort of independent place.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you've got an invoice from when it was serviced in
Yeah.
April, yeah? Was it in April
Yeah.
at the same time? Perfect.
The water pump's just been done as well.
Excellent, because they're a common problem on these
Yeah.
as well. Sorted. So all of that is exactly what you want to hear, and that's exactly what you want to see when you do a car vertical check. I'll show you as ever. We'll definitely find a crashed Golf R somewhere on the internet, a horrendous one. Hopefully no one was injured in that accident, but that is what you do not want to see when you do a car vertical check. I'll link them in the description below. Use my code CCD to get that discount, all right? Now, going back to my phone, valuation. So you've said you want as close to £21,000 for this car, yeah? Which is fair enough. Usually when I say to a seller, not usually, a lot of the time when I say to a seller, how much do you want to get for your car? They will nearly always say as much as possible.
Yeah.
Obviously when we're on camera, we need to get a gauge of number. But everyone wants as much as they can for their car, obviously. And then as a trader, I'm here to earn money, so I want to get it for as low as I can. So you've always just got to find that happy balance. So this car, the valuation, if we scroll down, trade value according to Auto Trader is £19,405. Trade value according to CAP is £19,550. The retail according to Auto Trader is £24,424. So there's a bit of flexibility there. It is trading at below 20 grand, and you're asking for 21. So we're going to have a bit of a battle in the car. Okay. You're a big boy, so it won't be too much of a battle. We'll see, yeah? I think that's all we need to talk about for now. We'll jump in, we'll go for a drive. I've got a feeling it's going to drive as good as it looks, so I'm probably not going to be able to tear much apart, but I'll give it a go and see where we end up, yeah? Sorted. You've got 2 keys?
So yeah, I've got 2 keys, but I did leave the other key at home.
Oh, that's a common thing, that's all right.
Yeah, so I'm sorting all the paperwork and cleaning out the car and stuff, and yeah, I got probably about a third of the way here and then text the wife. She keeps it in her bedroom drawer.
Okay.
As like a spare emergency key, but I can post it on Monday, next day delivery, get it for Tuesday.
You can get it out to us, no problem.
So yeah, there is 2 keys.
Wicked. I was going to say, I think I've got a found a spec check for it.
I'd like to see that.
So yeah, the exhaust. So someone spec that exhaust. I wonder who that person was. They've gone for that exhaust, £3,000. They've not gone for a pan roof. Has it got a reverse camera?
Yeah. So
it must come in 7.5s from factory then maybe, because that's not on the spec list. The wheels. Victoria wheels. Atlantic blue was £595, so they've paid for that as well. LED headlights and an embrace cloth centre, which was a free option. So it's got some, obviously the biggest one being the exhaust. Yeah, interesting spec. Obviously they've got heated seats from factory as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't sure whether the keyless entry and stuff, whether that was standard on the 7.5s or not, or if that was an extra.
I don't know. Yeah, see, I think that is an option as well. Is your surname Polish, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Wicked. My missus is Polish. Was you born in Poland then?
No, my dad's.
Ah, all right.
That's my dad's side of the family.
Ah, okay. Was that like after the war they come here then?
Yeah, just after.
You actually do look a bit Polish. You've got the bald head, in you?
I've got the flat spot on the back of the head.
So what sort of security do you do then?
So yeah, I do a bit of anything and everything really.
Do you work for yourself, or do you work for a company?
Yeah, so I spent the last 4 years self-employed, hence the reason I've got a big tax bill due next month. I was providing security to a businessman and his family.
Okay.
But yeah, he's had some financial troubles himself, so yeah, I'm on the doors for a couple of months, and then I've got another contract coming up at end of February, so
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be back running my own business again. So.
Okay. So at the minute you're on the doors just to sort of tie you through?
Yeah, just to earn a bit of money for a couple of months while I'm waiting for the contract to start.
I suppose you've always got that to fall back on though, haven't you? There's always door work out there, surely, I'm guessing there is.
As much as I hate it,
I
there
bet.
is. Yeah, it's easy enough to get working.
Yeah. Yeah, that can't be fun, dealing with drunk people all the time.
Especially this time of year where it's once a year drinkers.
Yeah, God. And they're out for like that big celebration at the end of the year, and it's not even, I don't know, how do you learn to deal with that? You've got to switch off and just ignore, ain't you?
Yeah, just take nothing personal and just have a load of patience, really.
Yeah. So you're selling the car, is the tax issue part of that reason, is it?
Yeah, so I need to, as I say, I've got a big tax bill, so I need to free up some cash ready for that.
That's annoying.
Yeah, I'm owed quite a bit of money at the minute, but yeah, once that comes in, then yeah, I'll be looking for
another car again. What car would you get next time round?
So as I say, I'm thinking about getting the 7 Series for the work size.
Yeah, you said that, yeah.
But for my personal self, I've been sort of drawn maybe to the C43 AMG.
That's a good choice of car.
Just because this car it's a smart car, but it doesn't look expensive.
It doesn't look premium.
Fast. No,
I know what you mean.
But a C43 AMG looks fast when it's not moving. So,
yeah, and wow, the Merc always looks quite premium, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a good choice of car.
Yeah.
And they're four-wheel drive as well.
Yeah.
So it's quite a good sort of step up from this. Would you get a saloon or an estate, sorry? I'm just curious.
I was more looking maybe to the saloon, I think.
Really, yeah.
But yeah, I do like M3s. But yeah, I've just been having a look on Trader, just sort of dreaming about what I could get.
We all do that, mate.
And yeah, I think maybe the C43 might be a good choice.
Yeah.
They're not silly money, are they?
Nah, they're not. They're a good car for the money. And it's a bit of a different sort of mix up to the Golf.
Yeah, I liked having the Golf. It's just small and nimble.
Oh, they're a great car.
Yeah.
They're a brilliant car. He was like, I love them, and they're good for stock as well. They're good for.
It's a great car. I love the adaptive cruise control. That's a big thing for me.
It's funny. It's people that love adaptive cruise can't live without it.
No.
Like it's something that I never use it, to be honest with you. But so many people say what you've just said. I just love adaptive cruise.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is a big feature. Let's put it in race. I know it says it's in race, but it doesn't. I just want to hear that exhaust.
Yeah.
It sounds slightly different inside, but from the outside, it just seems to sound completely different, almost like burbly. I don't know, it does sound like that in here as well. It moves, it's quick, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's crackling as well.
Yeah, I did ask them to keep the pops and bangs as standard, but as you can hear, they've added a little bit.
Yeah, they've definitely livened them up a little bit. Not in a negative way though, that sounds nice. Do you know what, the map is nice, it's just... It's sharp, isn't it? It's just bang on point.
Yeah, they've had a lot more torque to it. I went from a 3-litre BMW, which had loads of torque, to this.
Yeah.
And when I first got it was you had to rev it a lot more.
You do.
Power, but yeah, now since it's been mapped, it's not a problem now.
Nah. It's just there straight away. It's you've had it a long time, haven't you? You've had it a long time, so it's quite a big day for you, part of this.
Yeah, it's sort of been a long time for me. I used to change my cars quite regularly, but yeah, I wouldn't be changing it now if it wasn't sort of for the financial reasons at the moment. So
so annoying, isn't it?
Yeah, I would like to have kept it and maybe taken it to sort of stage 3 at one point, but yeah, it's just been a great car. It does everything you need it to do.
They are. They're just like, they're perfect all rounder. I don't really know what else to say. Like, history's all good, MOT's decent, you've got your second key at home, car vertical's good. The only issue is the valuation and the seat, the driver's seat. That's the only thing that lets the car down. But the driver's seat, I do want to touch back on that. If it was worn, as in like the fabric had worn out, then that would be a big red flag. You'd be thinking, hold on, how has this car done 20 odd thousand miles and it's got a worn bolster? But you can see it's got score lines through it, so that's not wear, that's like one or two cuts from maybe a mistake or an accident. I don't know, but that's not excessive wear.
No, as I say, it's like that when I brought it. But it's one of them things at the beginning. I looked up a company to get it repaired, but it's one of them things you just forget about it. I don't see it when I get in the car. When you're in the car, you don't notice
see it. Yeah.
But yeah, it's not got any wear, so it's just not bothered me.
Fair enough. So I would say, based on the valuations, I'd be offering you £20,000 for this car.
Right.
So the trades, I think, were like in the region of 19 and a half.
Yeah.
How does £20,000 sit with you?
A little bit low.
Really?
Yeah. Obviously, drone offered a bit more of that in the email.
Okay.
And yeah, I could have got that and got someone to pick it up using one of the sort of auction sites.
Okay, that's good to know.
So, yeah.
So, how much more than £20,000 do you need to get?
Depends how much more you want to offer me.
Like I said earlier, naturally as a buyer, you start low, and then naturally as a seller, you start high. There's always a happy place somewhere in the middle. Obviously, the middle number between 20 and 21 is 20,500.
Yeah.
Is that still too low for you?
Yeah. So I was offered 20,700 in the email.
Okay, so Jerome's offered you 20,700.
Yeah.
So sorry, he hasn't mentioned that to me, so that's fine. So, okay.
That was in the email before we saw it. I don't know what he thinks of it now.
Did he see the seat when he saw that?
I think I did put it in the email, mention it, but yeah, no, he hadn't seen the seat. But I think the rest of the car makes up for.
I think you're making some good sales pitches here, mate. I think you're coming from a good angle for sure.
I don't think you'll find another one on Trader that's going to be this tidy.
It's a lovely car, and the seat ain't the end of the world. No. I don't know if we'd maybe have to find another seat for it. I don't know, but it ain't putting me off the car. So you're basically saying Jerome has offered you £20,700, and you'd like to get that for it, yeah?
Ideally, yeah.
That's fine. 20,700, yeah?
Cool, thank you.
Deal done. Cool. So it's quite a straightforward one because it's such a nice car, and it's like I say, it's just about finding that number that works for both sides.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for coming down. How are you getting back now?
Train.
Trains are good. Milton Keynes is so good for that.
Yeah.
Milton Keynes main station can get you pretty much anywhere. So perfect. We'll get you back to Binker and do the payment, and then you can get on your way.
Cool. Perfect.
Job done. Guys, obviously Car Vertical will links in the description below. Hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.